Hey everyone, welcome back. A little bit about today's video. For starters, this is how it kind of all went down. So I got a new camera, and last weekend I decided to finally get down to my river bottom and where I hunt and check things out, put some mineral out, and put my trail cams up. Well, with my very nice new camera, I shot over 20 minutes of very good video, then come to realize I didn't turn the mic on. Yeah, rookie move. Unbelievable. So this week's episode's a few days late. It's going to be the footage that I shot down at the river, but unfortunately most of it is going to be voiceover. Sorry, and that really stinks too, because I had some pretty good commentary down at the river. But anyways, so go ahead and enjoy the video. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit like, and if you have any comments or questions, please ask, and I will get to them as I can. Thanks, guys. Enjoy. Okay, guys. So here we are, standing at the edge of the field, looking in. This is the soybeans that we have planted. There's my official hunt pickup, Dodge Ram. Anyways, so we're looking in towards the field. On the other side of my pickup was a neighbor's field, but this is they call it 23 or 25 acres. It's all soybeans this year, second year beans on beans. As you look across the field, the beans look great, but what you're actually seeing is in front of you is a lot of water hemp, and that's pretty much our arch nemesis around here as far as weeds. And we did spray this field once before, and actually this is a second growth of water hemp, but we're not going to get too much into agronomy. So as I'm walking in the field here, to kind of get a different point of view of the beans that I've planted. Actually, I didn't plant them. My uncle planted them, but they are some of the tallest beans I've ever seen. Here in a minute, I walk out into the beans, and they are probably, I'm 6'4", and they're chest high on me. So it's just absolutely phenomenal, and they're like that all the way across the field. But anyways, we're not going to talk too much about the farming here. But anyways, these only reason I bring it up is because deer do love soybeans just as much as they like corn, especially right now. It is very good for them. I didn't really see a whole lot of damage, honestly, right yet, but there is just paths around this field, deer paths everywhere. So they are in here, they are eating on it, and yeah, they're not going to hurt it. Okay, so as we walk along here, I made a quick little pit stop. I wanted to show you, here is the spot that I actually turkey hunted this spring. The one day I did get to turkey hunt. The spring was just pure chaos, and I only actually got to hunt one day. But anyway, so as I pulled in over the railroad tracks, I just showed you where my truck was. I saw a tom and a hen out in the field here, so I hurried along the edge and made it to this point, and there's actually a little bit better cover here than what there is now. But so I ducked in behind this tree, and in the meantime they had already ducked back into the timber. But so I crouched down and got my slate call out, and I started calling, and I was able to get that tom to gobble back at me. Man, he was vocal. He just gobbled back every time I'd gobble at him. And then, of course, me being a rookie and the first time I've ever turkey hunted, my slate quit working. Well, I didn't realize that you're supposed to bring a piece of Scotch-Brite pad along with to scuff it back up when it did this. So in the meantime, the hen had since popped out of the timber. And so I was sitting there, and I had my pocket knife out, and I scratched the top of my slate back off. I look up, and there's the tom right in front of me, probably within 10 yards. So in the meantime, and I had set my shotgun up against the tree, so, and it was not within my reach. So after fiddling around for just a minute, I was able to get my shotgun back up, and they had since meandered back into the timber. He was on her, so I didn't get much of a chance to get him back. I've learned from my mistake. I know what I'm going to do next time, and I'm definitely going to get a decoy. But I didn't hang out much longer after that because there was an impending thunderstorm, and it was going to be bad, and I didn't want to get stuck in down at the river. So I went ahead and packed it in. But as I always say, I got to see something. So seeing something is better than nothing, and also a bad day of hunting is better than a good day at work. So carrying on here, off we go. So here we made it to where I walk into my tree stand. There's a trail right here, not much of a trail, but straight on ahead, right through that hole is my tree stand. And I just can't believe how overgrown the timber is this year. We'll get into it a little bit more once we get in the timber, but man, it's sure thick, and I promise you, in years past, it has never been this thick. So just follow along here. So after some careful negotiating here, I do make it into my tree stand. Usually you can see the ground and the path very, very well through here, and like I said, and some people are going to call BS on this, but I promise you, it has never been this thick in this timber. You'll see it in other clips. It's bad. The flood really, really hurt this timber a couple years ago. Not even a couple years ago, years ago. But anyways, here's my stand. We'll get up into my stand here after a bit, but here's a little bit of the grass, the food plot stuff I tossed out. This was the true no-till test, was just right there in front of my stand. I just threw a couple handfuls of seed out and left it. The rest of my food plots, big old wah failure. I'm gonna say it's probably not the food plot seeds fault. That's probably mine. I probably didn't do something right, and I think it shaded over too quick, even though it said it was supposed to be shady type feed. But you live and you learn. I'm not upset about it. I'm not going to sue anybody or hold anybody against it. It was 100% just a test. And I said, like I said, if it was going to work, then I would do some more. But can't believe I walked through some of this stuff and didn't fall and break a leg or something. But anyways, carrying on. Okay, eventually I did stumble over to where I'd put my mineral out before. Here's the spot that it was. I'm going to say it was a big hit. Still very, very nice and clear right there. So I went ahead and put more mineral out back in the same spot, and then I put my trail cam right on that spot, and I'll show you here just a second how I did all that. But man, they sure did eat down into the ground too. So I'm going to say it was a hit. So that's the tree I ended up putting my game cam on. So let me, we'll get this mineral out and show you more. So here's my pile of mineral. It's actually 2 parts. This is the same stuff I put back out in February or March. It's by Antler King. It's stuff I get at Bumgars. I apologize, I forget the name of the other product. It's like Rack something or another, but these 2 products go hand in hand. There's my new digital camera, but anyways, this is all stuff I had in the audio before my rookie YouTube mistake. But anyways, so there's my new digital camera. It's a Kingco. I bought it off Amazon. This is supposed to be new for this year. It's a 16 megapixel. It does both video and picture, and that's how I have it set up. Takes micro USB. Oh, this here is a product I got at a hunting show back in January in Lincoln, Nebraska. It's called Ultimate Camera Mount. Basically, you can screw that into the tree, and then you screw your camera to that. So that way you don't have to worry about your trail cam straps slipping or deteriorating over time. The guy gave me kind of a good deal on them. It was a show special. I think it was like buy one, get a second one half off, or two for X amount of dollars. I don't remember. But anyway, it was a good product. I thought it was great. And then you can set it to however you want, and then basically you really don't have to worry about it, falling off. It'll stay in position. So I bought it. It was pretty reasonably priced. I have a second one. I bought two. I'll put the other one on my mole tree later on this fall once the vegetation dies down a little bit into the timber. But I pointed it right at the mineral, and actually that just happens to be on a main trail, so I hope to see quite a bit of footage. It's not a cellular game cam. I just struggled the justifiability of buying a cellular game cam when they're horribly expensive, and I'm only 5 miles away. So I'll wait a month here and see what happens. I'm not in any rush. I probably don't even plan on bow hunting until like the 1st of October, let it cool down a little bit. So we're going to go for a little walk here. I'm just trying to get my bearings here. So walk over to the clearing from my that you usually see from my stand. It's still very clear, and actually there's a big area here where the deer have bedded. There's my stand. Here's where they've been bedded. You can tell they bedded down, and there's a couple trails through the middle of it. Perfect spot. Plenty of cover. Nice sunny spot there during the day, and I'm sure it's nice and clear and keeps the deer cool at night. It's just, that spot has brought me a lot of luck. I've always kind of had a gut instinct for spots to sit, and that's a good spot. I've gotten 2 deer from there, so I'm gonna walk back through, and I believe we're going to try to find our way through the timber, go look at our 2 other food plots. I can already tell you that they did not produce, but more or less I just want to show you how overgrown this timber has. And like I said, I promise you, in the years past it has not been this bad. This winter I'm going to try to get in there with a skid loader and clear some stuff up and make some piles in the timber too for some other animal habitat. So now I'm just gonna walk through the rest of the timber here, see if I can find any trails, check on my food plots. Like I said earlier, we knew it failed. It's probably the 2nd or 3rd time I repeated myself now, but yeah, it's just, this timber's thick. Didn't see a whole lot for other trails. Of course, it's early. Think about it though, you got a good cover out there of soybeans. So, and of course, deer being nocturnal this time of year aren't coming out till later in the evening when it's cool out, and they're probably spending most of the time in the soybeans. So this is where the other plots were supposed to be. There's some stuff in here I've never seen before. You kind of lose your bearings actually if you aren't really paying attention. So there's I was actually trying to keep my arms up high and stuff to keep away from any kind of poison ivy or poison oak or anything like that. I can breathe poison ivy and break out in it. It's bad, but there's a trail there, goes in through another part of the timber. That's kind of to the, oh wait, nope, scratch that, bonehead moment. That's just my pile of mineral, and that's the main trail. That's on the north side of the timber, probably about 20-30 yards away from the river. Here we go through towards the where my food plots were. Trying to remember everything here. Yeah, like I said, there's some stuff in here I don't know. A lot of wild cucumber growing from the trees too, and that stuff is just obnoxious. I'm sure there's probably some nettles and other stuff, and the deer will stay away from all that kind of stuff till after the freeze and everything starts dying. Then they'll come back into the timber. So it is what it is. Trying to make my way over towards my tree stand. I hadn't been in my stand since last spring. So, yeah, if I recollect, this is about the time I said I'll get back with you before I trip over something I can't see and break my leg. That would have been bad. So here I did make it up into my stand, looking over towards the opening there, or the clearing, off to the, let's see, turn back the other way. Yeah, you're not going to see it. My mineral pile was basically about 30 yards straight. There you go, right there, straight ahead. You can't see it. You can't see my cam. Of course, no, that is not baiting. Baiting is illegal. I'm just putting mineral out to help keep my wildlife happy and healthy. Anyway, so I'm sitting in the stand. It's a ladder stand I got at Cabela's probably about 4 years ago. It's very wobbly. The tree's still alive, which is actually surprising me, because last spring I think I pointed out that it had a big split down the center, so I think I'm going to try to take a ratchet strap and ratchet it around it, because that is a very good spot. It'd be very difficult to find another good tree like that one. But I'm going to have to sturdy the stand up again, just tighten up my straps and stuff, and maybe reposition it a little bit, because I don't want to fall out of my stand. And also, don't forget, while you are sitting in your stand, wear your harness. Wear your safety harness, because that's about 15 foot up in the air, and that would be bad to fall and land on your head and either break your neck, become paralyzed, or maybe worse. So, and this ladder stand does have a lap bar, but that's not always 100% safe. So just make sure you wear your safety harness while you're in the tree. So, what am I looking at? I do not remember. It was over a week ago when I difference here between my narrations and when I shot this video. So, pardon me if my brain's a little foggy. Okay, everyone, so we're just gonna wrap it up here by looking out over my uncle's soybeans again. I would like to thank everybody for listening through my horrible narration. I felt I had some very good video here that I didn't want to go to waste due to my my beginnerness, I guess you'd say. I don't know, dumbassedness, more like it. But anyways, I don't remember what all I was explaining here, but if you're watching this and you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. And if you're already subscribed and you've watched my videos, please hit like. That gives me more initiative to make more videos. Also, there's a lot of things to come yet. I got some new products to show you guys that my wife and I have picked up. We're real excited, and we're going to show you what they are here within the next week. And also, I'm hoping here within the next month, we'll get back down. We'll get some game camps checked out and check trails, see how the mineral did, and then hopefully by October 1, when it starts cooling down a little bit, we'll maybe get out there and start doing some bow hunting. So on that note, everyone, I'm zooming in at my pickup about 2/3 of a mile away. But anyways, take it easy, have fun, and remember to hunt safe. We'll catch you later on here in some more videos. Thanks, everyone. Bye.